Auburn drops to 10. Is that not a great? I've been working so hard to maybe one day wake up in the morning and read the front page, Auburn drops to 10. That's great. I'm really proud of our kids for Saturday. A lot of it's because I got respect for Georgia's program and their talent, and you know, they're on the bubble when we go over there. At 8 guys and 7 when Deshaun gets a full body cramp in the second half. You know, Jared obviously was brilliant. Mustafa has that next level, and he's doing it in both ends. And Davion Mitchell's defense was, you know, just incredible. So, you know, and Georgia matters. That game matters to us because it's a rival. So, you know, you don't celebrate it very long other than probably a really enjoyable bus ride home, and then you get on to Kentucky. I haven't even read all the particulars about, you know, having 6 McDonald's All-Americans, and they've got just incredible length. I'll tell you a couple things that I've misunderstood about Kentucky in my watching this year. They're a big target, and they're easy to criticize because they are the chosen, but they play hard. I mean, Kentucky's kids play hard, and when I say that, that means they play harder than even some other teams in our league. They play hard, and they are really long. And we've been bothered by teams like Texas A&M or Alabama that do a great job of using their length, big guards. So, you know, we'll have those kind of challenges. You know, how much do you extend and make Kentucky better? But at the same time, if we don't extend and let them get close to the basket, they're going to be really good. Very impressed with Alexander. You know, in my mind, I haven't gone through the league. You know, Chiozza, Alexander, Jared Harper. Those are 3 of the top guards, point guards in the league. He's really good. Really good in ball screen. Really good playmaking out of the ball screen. And you know, it's going to be will be a tough cover for us.
How's Bryce doing?
I think Bryce is going to try to go today, but no contact. So he's shooting a little bit. He's moving a little bit, and. You got a better chance to play on Wednesday than he did, you know, obviously Saturday.
What's the no-go for you on him, Bruce?
If he can have contact tomorrow. If he can hit tomorrow, he can play.
Does he have to be able to dunk? I mean, do you not want to have him with any limitations?
Well, for me, the dunking wouldn't be the issue. It would be, you know, defensively or things like that. If he gets it thrown back again, how does he feel about that? So he's just got to be able to hit, and then he'll be able to go.
Was he close to playing on Saturday, or was that
he was not? He really wasn't close. It just it was really pretty swollen and really sore, and he wasn't able to function as far as his mobility. He has the mobility now, but then the question is going to be, does he have the stability? It was pretty good.
Coach, what was the initial reaction to the brackets?
Well, Stephen and I were upstairs working on Kentucky last night. We were surprised to see us be the 5th team called. There wasn't any emotion like there will be in the selection of Sunday, because no matter how many years I've been doing it, you know, even the 6th year in a row at Tennessee, or when I was at Southern Indiana, the 9th year in a row, when you hear your name called, it is it's very special. So we were just a little surprised to hear it called. And you know, I think what it is first of all, 10 wins away from home, I think is significant. We talked about, and then some of the decisions, like going to Dayton, going to Murray State, playing middle on a neutral site. Some of those are hard decisions to go to play middle in Murray. You know, and those decisions got rewarded. Now the kids did it because they won those games. I think you'll even start seeing in scheduling, you know, and I've always scheduled tough, but I think you're going to start seeing teams start play people on the road, because it's the key to having that seed.
Beyond just Kentucky, Bruce, this last stretch of 6 regular season games, you know it's going to be referred to as part of your last 10 games played, no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Kentucky's part of it, Florida's part of it, Arkansas's part of it, Alabama. This is probably the most important stretch of the season.
Our issue with the last 10 is no longer the tournament selection. They don't pay much attention to that anymore. Our issue is just the quality of these opponents. And so, as I said, at whatever point that I say we have 13 games left and we can win them all, we can lose them all. Whatever, we have 6 left and we can win them all, we can lose them all. And so we just take them one at a time and truly grind and prepare. I have got 3 scout teams, and Coach Adler's on to South Carolina, and I'm not sure, I think the following week maybe it's Alabama. Coach Pruitt's got them, and Coach Pearl's got Kentucky. So we just, South Carolina's next with Coach Adler. So, my assistants will look ahead because I need to, but myself and our team.
Any concern about how well your team can handle? Because every moment gets bigger. Kentucky's not used to handling that. Have they been pretty even keeled?
I think they've been. I think they have been. Kentucky still is Kentucky. That game does still matter. And like I said, they had 6 games, 6 guys in McDonald's All-American game. Mustafa Heron should have been McDonald's All-American. He wasn't. And we got to continue to use the motivating factor. Whatever motivation I can find, to keep us, humble and hungry. And I don't think we have any problem with being in any way, shape, or form overconfident. That's not our problem.
Any concern about Deshaun? The second game he had cramps this season?
A little later in the year, his salt intake, hydrating him days before rather than the day before. I think he'll be fine the rest of the season, but there's definitely going to be, both from a hydration standpoint, a diet standpoint, some different things where he's definitely going to pay attention to it, because now that it's happened a couple times.
Bruce, for Jared.
Your matchup zone, you have Jared as a rock.
Yeah.
Am I wrong to assume that's changed some dynamics in what you do defensively?
Zone bothers some teams, it doesn't bother others. And so if zones happen to bother Georgia the last couple times we played them, and who knows what'll bother Kentucky. So we have, we do. It's really nice to have that defense in our back pocket, because we've gone to it and it's flat out won us some games. So and Jared is a bit of a rover in the middle of that defense, and like the quarterback, he's calling out signals. He's got great understanding and vision, and he does put guys in the right spots. I take 2 more.
Jared's way up there in assist turnover ratio this year, and the team's doing very well as well. Without knocking anybody else, but why let anybody else handle it? But his assist turnover is like 3-1-7, and the team is like 1-2.
Right.
He's wildly ahead of everybody else. So why is? I don't want to knock anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why is everybody else even touching him? He's that good.
Well, I think part of it is probably balance, and you want to put the ball in Jared's hands early in the offense, late in the offense, but there are other guys that you need a play call for because of the things that they can do. But you're right. We do try to get it in Jared's hands as much as we possibly can as our quarterback and as our decision maker.
All the players have changed, Bruce. Everybody's gone from the previous era. But if Tony does come here on Wednesday night for the first time, is there any residual feeling? Is there any?
Oh, I tell you what, and I appreciate you asking that question. I would like to reach out to all of our fans, our students, and our fans right now in preparation for that. I know what it's like to. In coaching, for better or worse, you give your heart and soul. For better or worse, you give everything you have. And I would think it would be only fitting and fitting with Auburn and be classy. I mean, he was our basketball coach for 4 years. He moved his family here. He was a part of this family. And I would, rather than have it be anything other than welcome him back to where he and his family spent for 4 years. There should be nothing else. And I would even ask the jungle and the leadership, I may even tweet that out, because it's just nothing else would be inappropriate. I want great spirit, and I want a great attitude. I want to get after Kentucky really, really hard. But that other stuff is, I would be disappointed if we went there.